Okay, so this is where the compasses and protractors come in. Look, shut up, Mr. Harrison. Just the compass. Okay? You would also need a ruler. So, I'll tell just or a straight edge. Okay. Now, when it comes to constructions, a question in a test or exam, if it uses the word construct, then it's not going to be nice and neat. Okay, so for those of you who are neat freaks, this is going to probably make you a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, because you have to leave your working marks in there. Okay, so it's really important that you use these methods though. Okay, because we can tell if you haven't used a compass to do these things. Now, when it comes to your compass, if you have a compass that has a pencil stuck in it, okay, well let's first of all, who needs? Right, okay ladies, now when it comes to your compass, how you put your pencil in is important. Okay, so you can't just ram it in and then be done with it. Okay? Your compass has to be closed and the pencil point has to be level with the compass point. Okay? So you need to make sure that when it's closed, okay, so listen to the phrase, when it's closed, your pencil point and the point of the compass have to be level. So if you have a compass that is just lead and a point, you have to have the same situation. Your lead has to be level with the compass point. Okay? So, yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. Now, if it's a little bit off, it's not the end of the world, but you have to try your very best. Now, when you're using your compass, may I borrow this just as an example? You want to avoid holding it like this, okay? Because that is going to affect the arms. But ideally, a lot of the compasses have kind of like a little knob at the top. That's where you want to be holding the compass. Because if you're grabbing the arms, often they get squished together and then things go horribly wrong. Okay? Now, if your compass starts to get a bit too loose, okay, so if it's like really wobbly, then there is a screw here. We could probably try and tighten up. I have a set of screwdrivers here at school. Okay? So that needs to be tight-ish so that it's accurate. Now, everyone good with that? Now, the last thing is that, Abby, you may find it a bit tricky with that long pencil. The reason being is because if you're holding it at the top and turning it, that pencil is going to hit your finger. So, if possible, find an old pencil. People leave them on the floor all the time, and just break them off and use those. All right? Or get a parent to go golfing. Or get a parent to go golfing and steal one from the golf club. I didn't say that. All right.
Oh, I found my compass, but I don't like it.
Okay.
Do you like to go?
I like golfing.
Yeah, I go.
Good. Good job, Sarah. Right, okay, so back to constructions. So if we're to construct something, now, we are going to construct a perpendicular bisector. Now, when we're constructing something, we have to know what we're trying to do. What did we talk about last lesson? Perpendicular lines are what kind of lines? Yeah, they touch at
90 degrees.
90 degrees. Okay, so we're trying to draw a line that touches something at 90 degrees or goes through it at 90 degrees. What do you think this other part means? Bisect. Two.
Take apart.
Two, what do you mean two? What do you think is two? Bisect. Bisect. Two parts, absolutely. So we are going to draw a line that cuts this portion here into two equal parts. Okay? So bisect means it's going to cut it into two equal parts. Everyone clear on that?
Yeah.
So visually, what's going to happen is that we're going to end up with a line down the middle there. Yes? And it's going to be a 90-degree angle. Now, this is where some people, maybe this is what the speaker was about to say, why can't we just measure it, find the midpoint and draw a line? Okay? Because if you do that, you're not going to get the marks. As I said, they're going to need to see the construction marks for you to be able to get the marks allocated.
Test it on.
Okay?
I know that we're finished.
Yeah.
Oh, my water
We'll do it so we can work with it now. Alright, so here is our line, AB. These are the instructions, and we've got some lines at the bottom for you to practice. points, but just listen first. Sarah. So the first thing we do is place our compass point on either A or B. And you open your compass to over halfway. It doesn't matter if it is the whole way, it doesn't matter if it's 3/4 of the way, but it must be more than halfway. So if your compass point is in A, it has to be past the midpoint. Okay, now you may say, I don't know where the midpoint is. You can tell if it's past the middle or not. Okay, I don't mind if you want to do A or B. Okay, so I'm just going through these instructions with you. So you stick it in point A and open it up. And then what happens is you draw an arc. Okay, we'll all practice one in a minute. Just read the instructions first. Then you do not change the measurement of your compass. Okay, so don't touch it. You then stick it in the other point. So if it was in A, it's going to go in B. If it wasn't B, it's now going to go in A. And you're going to do a similar thing. You will find that your two arcs touch each other. And these 2 points here, where they've touched each other, this one and this one, are the points that you're going to join up.
Are we meant to draw that?
No.
Oh.
Right, so let's do a practice one. Let's take this line here on the left. Okay? It doesn't matter, they don't have to be labelled A and B. So see, we're doing this line here, sweetheart. This one here. Okay? So stick your compass point in one end. I don't care which end. Abby, we're doing this one, darling.
Okay, we're halfway.
So go to this line, please. So stick your compass point in one end. Open out to over halfway. I don't care how much. Draw an arc. Looking like that. Keep your compass point in. Remember, try and hold it at the top rather than the arms. Draw it.
Where are we meant to hold it? I know.
Okay, draw it at the top. Okay, now remember, eventually your line's going to go through the middle here. So drawing an arc down here is not going to help you.
And then we do one with the arm. Like the
Like that. Okay? Once you've done one side, you're then going to stick it in the other side and draw another arc. Okay? Remember, don't change the size of your compass when you do that movement from left to right. Now you should have two marks that cross over like this. Okay, and everyone's is going to be slightly different because everyone's compass was open to a different measurement.
Yeah, it looks like a
Yeah? Okay? You just need to make sure that your points are in the ends of the lines. Now, where your two marks have crossed, that's where you're going to join up. So you need to take a straight edge, preferably a ruler, but any straight edge, and join those two lines up.
like in the middle, like that.
Join the points up.
Yeah.
Join the points up.
That looks seriously, no. I don't know.
This little line?
Like this. So you're going to draw a line that joins them.
Ooh,
I don't know how else to say it.
It looks so messy.
My line is straight. I just don't know how else to say it. Help me, video, help me.
I did the wrong line at first, so...
Okay. Now, if you have a protractor, you can check to see if this is 90 degrees. It should be. Okay. You can also check to see if this line here is the same as this line here. Okay? So those two halves should be, no darling. No. I think it's
Okay, it's not.
Yes, it's 90 degrees. That's why you do. No, remember that's how you measure to draw an angle.
Oh.
Okay, but if you're measuring an angle, you put the top.
It's actually
All right, well, so girls at the back. I'm getting to the point where I'm so angry, something bad is going to happen in a minute. So please don't push it. We have to learn these things. I know it's the end of the year. I know you've finished all your other exams, and I know you don't want to learn anything new. but we need to teach it to you, otherwise you're never going to learn it again, or you're going to only learn it once. And that's not good for your learning. We want to teach it to you at least twice. Okay, so please. I'm not asking much of you.
We can try that.
No, I'm just saying that you could check to see how well you had done it. Now, if yours isn't exact, it's not a problem. It doesn't matter too much. The idea is that if you can do it as accurately as possible, then it will be perfect. Now, your points at the end of the lines may not be perfect. You know, the way you held your compass may not be perfect. So there is room for error, but we need to see the red marks as well as the green lines cut it in half. Then you've got 2 other lines to have a go at. Okay, so that's all you can do for these ones, yes? Alright, so the next page. So this page we're going to do something very, very similar. Okay? This time,
Oh my gosh, go. Seriously.
well, actually this shouldn't be a permanent, we should say bisector, I apologize. Oh, okay, this time it's not a bisector. It's a perpendicular line through another point. Okay? So this time, the line is not going to go through the middle. Okay? It's got to go through this particular point up here. Alright? So, whereas before, it was just going straight through the middle, now we need to make sure it hits this point here. So, how do we do that? Well, the first thing we do is we stick our compass point into C. We reach our compass down to just a bit below our line. Okay, so we open up our compass point to just a bit below our line, and we draw an arc, either a full arc or just a portion of it. Okay? So,
How do you make that?
so we stick it in here.
Oh, that's adorable. It looks like a little sun.
Let me just.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you said below. Yes, that's what I said.
Oh.
You've opened it up below to below the line and see this works. That's the next one.
Oh.
I don't need to connect it. You don't need that. Now, what you want to try and do, if possible, is to try and keep your arc here on the line totally. Now, if you haven't, so if your line has done this, okay, that's not a problem. Okay, so listen to me, please. It's not a problem. All you have to do is extend this line here. Okay? So if your so happens to have gone below it and too far away, just extend your line. Okay? It's not an issue. Now, that's an important part of this one, because now we've done that, we're going to do exactly the same process as we just did, but instead of looking at A and B as our end points, we're going to use this and this as our end points to our line. Or this and this if you had a smaller one. Okay? So the 2 marks that you made are going to be the end of your line, if you like. Okay? So that's what's happened here. So our 2 marks have been made. Our compass point has gone in. An arc was drawn at the top and the bottom. Top and the bottom, and then they join up. Right, so let's do it with one with no writing on it. No, let's do it on this one here. All of these, those 3 diagrams at the top are the steps of working. Okay? So let's do it all one together. So stick your compass point in the point. No, don't. This is like so. Now, if you've opened it up to just below the line, I'm thinking you're going to probably do that, yes? It's going to go over the line. Just a little bit below the line, doesn't it?
I don't know how to do it.
No, that's quite a lot.
I don't get it. Ooh, we're just at the end.
No, but that was a little bit, that was way over there. You have to do it directly beneath it. What's the matter? As I said before, if you need to extend the line, if your diagram looks like this right now, you have to extend your line, okay? So if there is a gap, you need to just extend your line, okay?
That's good. Touch the
Great, okay? If there is a gap, you need to extend the line. If there is not a gap, do you need to extend the line?
No.
Okay. Right. Once we have these marks here, I'm now going to ignore the original end of the line. Okay? I'm now going to focus on this point and this point. Okay? Does everyone understand what I mean? So, I'm focusing on this point and this point. What did we do just now? We stuck our compass point in one end. Yes? We opened it up to over halfway. We drew an arc. Yes? You're going to do that now. Okay? Stick the compass point in one end. Stick your compass point in one end. Wait, we just did it on the other way. Stick your compass point in one. No, you can change it now. So stick your compass point in one end. Open it up to over halfway. And draw an arc. Now your arc should go through that point at the top. Or no, actually maybe not. Maybe below it. Okay?
Mine does. Mine's above
It
it.
doesn't have to.
Mine's above it.
That's fine. Now stick your compass point at the other side.
Sweet.
And don't forget you're drawing an arc top and bottom. Yes.
Why in the middle?
What do you mean?
I draw two.
So my compass point is in the point that I needed to go through. You open up your arm to just below the line somewhere. Okay, so I've opened up my compass point so it's just below the line. Okay, when I say just below, it's like beneath the cross. And then you're going to draw an arc. Okay, so I've drawn my arc. Then what I'm going to do is take my compass. I'm going to change my pen color if I can. Okay, so now I've got my ends of my line are now these 2 points here. So I need to make sure that my compass is over halfway. Okay, that is over halfway, so that's fine. I'm now going to draw an arc top and bottom. I'm then going to switch it to this point here. Okay, so my compass point is on the other red mark. And I'm going to draw a line top and bottom. And then I'm going to take that away. And I should be able to, when I join my blue marks up, they should go through the point that I need it to go through. Okay. So my compass point has gone into the vertex. You can open your compass to any amount. Okay, it doesn't matter, any. And you draw an arc. Okay, so draw an arc. Yeah. Yeah, take it up. Now, please don't move your compass now. Okay? So please try not to move your compass. You're then going to put your compass point in one of the marks you just made on one of the arms. Okay, so one of the marks you made on one of the arms. Okay? You're then going to draw an arc in the middle here. Okay, make sure you haven't changed the size of it. So go back and put it to the original size. But be careful that you're not changing the size of it. No. Then you're going to stick it in the other mark on the other arm. And you're going to draw an arc here. Okay, so once you're done, you join the point up to the vertex. And they should be exactly half each. They should be the same. You're going to have a go with this big angle now. So have a go with the other one. Alright, a 60-degree angle. Sometimes you're asked to specifically construct a 60-degree angle. This would be the same as if we were trying to construct an equilateral triangle. Why is that? If I were trying to construct a 60-degree angle, what do we know about equilateral triangles? All of the angles are the same and they're all
Equal. 30.
180. Girls. What do angles in a triangle add up to? 180.
I said that.
Stunning. I'm not saying that. I was looking at Sika with a funny face because she said 360. The angles in a triangle, in any triangle, add up to 180 degrees. If we know that the angle in an equilateral triangle are all equal, how can we work out what each of them are going to be? If we know that they add up to 180, we know there are 3 angles. How do I find out what each of them are? Abby?
180 divided by 3.
Good. 180 divided by 3, which gives us
60.
Okay? So, constructing a 60-degree angle is the same as if we were trying to construct an equilateral triangle. So how do we do that? Right. We have a straight line. We stick our compass point in. We open it up to an amount. Okay, so just look at this to start with. We open it up to an amount. We draw an arc. We then stick our compass point into that place that it's just crossed over. Now, if this is freaking you out that it's crossing here, use the whole length of the line. Okay, and then it will cross at the end here. We're going to use this point, draw another arc, not moving our compass. You will then have a new cross here and you join that up. So let's have a go. This line here. Okay, you draw 60 degrees. Wait, you can show that it's 60 degrees.
We need other sides.
So no, you do not need a protractor. You just need the compass. Ace, we just...
No, I thought we could make the case. I did too, that's why I thought I was trying.
Alright, okay, so we are constructing a 60-degree angle, right? Are you ready? We're all going to do this together. Nadia, sweetheart, we're going to do this together. I know. Right, we're going to stick our compass point at the end here. Do not worry about the diagram, Madison, okay? So your compass point goes in the end. So is everyone's compass point in the end?
Yes.
Wait. My compass is leaving.
Is your compass point in the end? Is that going fast?
No.
I can't go any slower.
It's the last time you were really fast.
Let's go. Is your compass point in the end?
No.
Yes.
Right. Can you... Oh, I didn't. Can you open up your compass to an amount? Now, if you want to go the whole length, that's fine. But just open it up. Okay? So enough? Now can you draw an arc?
Ooh, that's cool.
What part?
Now, do not close it. Do not close it at all. close it, just open it back up to how much you had it a second ago. Okay, so do not close it. Right, Manatee, you're watching? Now, you're going to lift your compass point up and you're going to stick it in where that line just crossed the original line. I don't know how else to say it. Where my red line crosses the black one. It's not like you've got two pencil ones on yours, so that doesn't help you. Okay.
Right where it crossed.
Your point will be
Maddie's the one who wanted to go.
Right, okay, so now we're doing that. We draw another arc.
I think I got it.
Now, you will hit the end of the line that you just had your compass point sitting in. If you don't, you've done it wrong.
You said got it.
I did it wrong. Okay?
No, you
didn't do it wrong. Darling, it's touching here and it's
Can I add a line?
Sure. Right, okay. We can now show that this angle here, joining this point to this point, is 60 degrees. Ooh.
It looks really messy.
So darling, that's not fast. What do you think that is? What's different between mine and yours?
Well, I did not.
No. What's different between mine and yours? What kind of line is that? What kind of line is that? What do you think they used for it? Well, I didn't, but it's still a compass.
How do you do it 60 degrees? It could be light.
Right.
65 degrees.